Hi, and here's a video I never expected to be making. I've just been accepted into the YouTube partner program. Got an email today saying so. Strange because I never actually applied. Where do I start? So, obviously before my stroke, I was a Fujifilm ambassador. I was an ambassador for a few other companies in the photography game. I used to stand on stage talking for Fujifilm, and I've done talks and keynote talks all around UK and around the world. I've done loads and loads and loads of stuff in the photography industry, if you want to call it that for a better name. And then my stroke came, and let's just explain this. Before I went in to have my operation, and they said that I could have another stroke or die, I sort of looked back at my life and thought, well, I've had a good life. If I die now, then so be it. That wouldn't be good for the people I leave behind, but I realised I'd had a good life. I've done a hell of a lot with my life. So I was resigned to the fact that if I went in and had an operation and I didn't wake up, I wouldn't know anything about it, and I have had a good life and there's nothing I can do about it anyway. I think that stayed with me a bit, and then after having my operation and coming back, you'll look at this YouTube channel. If you go right back at this YouTube channel, there's how I was after my stroke and starting this new channel. My goals and aims for this channel weren't much in the beginning. In fact, I nearly shut it down. And my goals and aims yesterday were to carry on as I was and to keep making content. And the reason was, making content has helped me overcome my brain damage. My brain damage will never get better, but I have to learn to work around it. And it's actually helping me to work around it. It's helping me to take photographs again. It's helping me to talk about photography again. And it's helping me to have an audience again that I can't have. I can't go and stand on the stage and talk for Fujifilm or anyone else. Obviously, I'm not a Fujifilm ambassador anymore anyway. But, you know, some of the prestigious things that I've done before my stroke, you know, working with companies like Fujifilm and amazing other companies in the photography industry has been amazing. It's been fantastic. And it was some people's goals to be able to do that. And I achieved that. And it was amazing. Obviously, towards the end of that time, I was having all sorts of problems with my brain, and that's why it led up to a stroke, you know, and it was making me ill. Even doing the walks and talks were making me ill, and that's obviously what happened in the end, because I had a blocked artery in my neck. My brain was being starved of oxygen. I was having all sorts of problems and issues. So, coming back to YouTube, I have worked hard at YouTube over the past couple of years, maybe 6 months, 12 months, I don't know. You'll have to look back through my channel and see when my videos started getting more and more. And they probably started getting better and more relevant. I make them to help me, and I make them to help the few people that get something out of them. I don't want huge numbers. I've never asked people to like and subscribe, because I don't need huge numbers of trolls and idiots that aren't interested in what I do. I'd much rather have a few people that are interested than millions that aren't. Now, you've got the likes of Sean Tucker, etc., that do some really good engaging stuff, and Thomas Heaton, and I love the sort of stuff they do. I don't watch YouTube a lot. I watch it when I need to learn something, or I Google something and suddenly a YouTube video will come up, and then suddenly I will see what other people are doing. So I don't watch them a lot, the same as I don't look at a lot of what other photographers do anymore. And one of the main reasons is I don't want their ideas to get in my head, and then the stuff I do copies other people, and I hope that makes sense. So to find out today that I've been accepted into the YouTube partner program is actually a bit of an uplift for me. I've worked hard for it, I suppose, but I never expected it to happen for the next 2 years. So where does that leave me now? Nowhere different. I can't say duck anymore as much, because my videos will get penalised for it. And I have to be very careful when I'm out and about and shooting in town, catching music playing from shops and windows, because I realise you can get copyright hits for that these days. Very, very strange. The funny thing about not being able to say duck on YouTube is you can go to a film at the cinema and watch Ryan Reynolds swear his tits off all through the film, and so are all the others. Some people like swearing, some people don't. I get that, but it's something we naturally do. If we're all out together, I've been quite surprised by some of the people that do swear. When you go to a pub and you sit with people that you never thought you heard swear in your life, and they're sitting in a pub, the potty mouth bit comes out. Now, whether that makes any difference to YouTube or not, I don't know, but I'll just say duck instead, or I'll come up with a plan, and I'll try not to say too many things that will actually get me hit. But thank you for watching. Thank you for getting me to where I am. I know I've done all the hard work with the videos and that, but without you guys liking, subscribing and making comments and engaging with my videos, they wouldn't have got to this point now. My plan is to carry on. I've had some problems with making stuff. My friend Linda Wisdom in London, I would love to go down to London and interview Linda and walk around the streets in London. It's £95 down, £95 back and £140 a night to stay in hotels in London. YouTube Partner Program gives me the opportunity for the people that might want to help with that to pay into my YouTube. I'm not asking for that. Please, I'm not asking for that. But to create great content, I can't go at a photography show anymore and stand and talk to people. I can't do workshops. I can't stand at club nights. I can't do talks anymore, but I can put all that out through YouTube. And that's all for free. But maybe I should start doing some content. People have told me for ages, put content behind a paywall, put content behind a paywall. Well, I don't want to do that. But YouTube offers me the opportunity to do that in a different way. People can pay small amounts of money or monthly fees or yearly subscriptions to actually see things like that. And if someone wanted to do that, and I'm only thinking out loud here, then I could go to London and interview Linda Wisdom. You would be paying for that, or some of you would be paying for that, so you can see the content. And I don't think that's a bad thing. So that's the good side of YouTube. Please tell me if you don't think it is, but I'm not going to change the way I do things. I'll just have to say duck instead of fuck, and that's just spoiled this video. So at the end of the day, I'm really excited. I'm really excited about the future because I've got into the partner program and because there's some more levels to go up. That means I can bring you more and exciting content. But there's some other things as well which I'll come on to at a later date. When I was working full-time in the photography industry, people want you to test their gear and show their gear. I know I'm not too much into doing that because I only want to talk about stuff that I actually use and stuff that I believe in, like Fujifilm. But there are some opportunities that will come from this, and I am going to use that for the better of you guys. I don't need it. I'm retired, right? So everything that I will potentially get from this in the future, I'm going to use to make better content for you, and that's a promise. I'm not going to do it any other way. And if someone does send me something to look at and test, I'm going to test it. And if I think it's shit, I'm going to tell you it's shit. There's no doubt about that in my mind. So if anyone does send me anything, they better watch out because they're going to get a proper review on it. Anyway, thank you for liking and subscribing. And thank you for getting me to where I am, but it's mostly because of your interaction with my videos, not your liking and subscribing. I actually haven't reached the threshold of 1,000 followers yet to be able to go to the next level even. And I don't even know how I got to this level because I don't think I've reached the content limit for that. Anyway, this was only supposed to be short, so I'll keep it short. I'm out with Barry tomorrow. We're going to shoot another Liverpool Street video. It was supposed to be a nice sunny day. I think it's going to be shit, but we'll make the best of it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. I'll try and say duck in the future. Have a nice day. See you on the next video.